Whoever you are, you have literally moved on. There's something you've made a final decision about. There's someone you've made a final decision about. And because you chose to do that, you've moved on now to calmer waters. You're not out here trying to combat with nobody. You're not out here trying to prove yourself to anybody. You don't need validation from anybody. Whoever you are, you have literally dropped all the bad habits, dropped all the burdens, dropped all the lames, dropped all the fakes, and you have literally moved on to calmer waters. And because you're now moving on, you have this state of peace. You're starting to protect your peace. You're doing things that make you feel good. People are starting to admire you. And not just people, my love. People that are meant to be in your life. People that see you for who you are. The right people. Even if they hadn't made themselves known yet. Whoever you are, you need to know there's eyes on you. But these people that are watching you this time, they're not toxic. They're not going to come in and play games. They're not going to be around to drain you. These are going to be people that can come in and reciprocate the same kind of energy that you push out. And it's time. If we can clock this, it's time for whoever I'm speaking to. You have done a whole lot, my love, concerning other people in your own life. Let's talk about that. Because sometimes, y'all, we can be so focused on everybody else. But I feel like the divine is heavy for whatever reason right now on us. I'll just say on us getting into alignment, us getting the things that we deserve, us meeting people that can reciprocate the same kind of energy that we give out. And you're starting to be admired by the right people. And the ones who wronged you, they watching too. The ones who tried you, oh, they're watching too. But see, now you're in a space, in a place that you're so focused on you. I just released a video about that. You're so focused on you now and getting into this calmer energy, this peace kind of mentality that you're not even worried about the people that used to be, the people that want to keep you down and stagnant. That's over. Whoever you are, you cleared out the toxic people and energies from around you. Because y'all, let's talk about it. Whether we know it or not, when we hang out with people that are toxic, when we always watching toxic things, when we sit up and we gossip, and I say we because all of us have done it. Let's not pretend like we haven't, y'all. We're not going to do that. All of us have done it. So sometimes you could be guilty by association. That may not even be who you are to the core, but because you're hanging around these kind of people, you start picking up these habits. You start doing what they do. You start sometimes picking up their lingo. And it's not to say that you're a follower or any of that. It's just that was who you was hanging with. That's what you were resonating with. But now I told you, whoever you are, you're moving on to calmer waters. Something about you, you just don't have the time or day to do that anymore. Your focus now is on something different. I don't know what this new thing is or what you're working on or how you're healing, but you do, and the divine does too. That's why this video has found you. You're starting to be admired by the right people. All those toxic energies and all of that stuff you were associated with, that stuff is falling off. You won't resonate with that no more, or you're not resonating with it anymore. It's a new season. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. It's a new you, my love. Whoever I'm speaking to, your perspective has changed regarding a particular person, regarding a situation. And that very thing is what's pushing you into your better. It's pushing you into your calmer waters because your perspective could have been a little bit toxic. Let's clock it, y'all. I got to talk to y'all like y'all my people. So when you get around certain people or you talk to your friend, that ex-friend, or even now, we have to be careful even now because you can be like, so-and-so said this and that about me, or, I broke up with him and her, and before you know it, you riding that person, like giving it to them from A to Z about what they said and did to you. And you're talking to what feels like a friend of yours, but this individual is toxic. They love to hear you talk about things like that. They love to get the tea. They love to carry your business back to other people. But now, whoever you are, you have changed your perspective regarding that person that you possibly could have been talking about. Let's talk about it, y'all. You could have changed your perspective about that. Like, yeah, he cheated on me. Yes, she tried me. Yes, that happened. But you know what? I'm going to just chalk that up. I just take that L, or I just take that lesson, and I'll keep it moving. This could be your perspective now. So what's happening is that you're killing this bird. What did they say, y'all? You're killing one bird with two stones, or two stones with one bird. I can't remember how you say it, but y'all know what I'm talking about. It's like you're breaking down certain things in your life that really don't serve you anymore. That's just the bottom line to it. But you're doing it in such a way that you possibly don't even realize it. So when you change your perspective on that individual, you don't have no more tea to give to this toxic person. Let's go off spirit. You don't have any more tea to give to these toxic people, because I told you, whoever you are, you clearing out these energies and it's pushing you into this calmer water. So you don't have nothing else to gossip about. The people that used to try you, the people that was giving you heartaches and headaches and all of that, they're falling off. So there's no need for you to even talk about that anymore. This is what's happening in your life. Everything won't resonate with everybody, but if it does, my love, I need for you to know you're starting to be admired by the right people. Somebody could possibly be out here with a whole crush on you. And y'all, it sounds so childish, I feel like saying it like that, but it is. Somebody crushing real bad right now, because now they can see you. When you're around toxicity all the time and people that carry those things, and you could possibly be operating in that, sometimes there's a fog over you. When I say guilty by association, there could be a fog over you. So you may be the sweet one in the group, the nice one in the group, the person that got a big heart. But if you're surrounded around other vultures and people that talk crazy and stuff, the one that's really, looking for you, they can't see you because you're so clouded and fogged with all this other stuff and people around you. But something has been cleared out. I'm telling you, you're moving forward now. All of that fog that was over your life, over your mind, over your finances, the way that you were thinking, your perspective regarding a situation, that has been removed. Whoever you are, you freed yourself. When you change your perspective, when you change the narrative, when you stop hanging with certain people, when you start seeing yourself, like for real, when you start seeing yourself, that freed you from everything and everybody that had a little string connected to you. I don't know why that just came out like that, but that's how I'm getting it. That's how the divine Holy Spirit is giving it to me. There was a string connected to you. And while that string may seem so little, so thin, it was still enough to keep you tethered to this person, to these people, to this idea, to your bloodline, to things that, no longer serve you. But now that string has been cut. Somebody needs to know that. That string has been cut, and you're starting to be seen how you should be seen. Again, even if this thing hadn't manifested yet, whoever I'm speaking to, that you're feeling a little bit better. You stepped into this fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee mentality. This is how you're operating now. That Muhammad Ali kind of energy. In other words, gentle as a dove and wise as a serpent. Because you've learned, because you've moved forward. Listen, that beast under there, he or she is still there. But that's just your wisdom. That's not your default. You don't operate out of that anymore. I hope this is making sense for somebody. You don't operate by default anymore. You're gentle, but you also are wise as a serpent. People can't play with you anymore. Let's clock that. That will never go anywhere. People can't play with you no more because you're wise now, but you're light. Whoever I'm speaking to, you need to know now you're stepping into this lighter energy. There's still a truth about you. You're still raw. You still keep it 100. You still don't play the business. You're a no nonsense kind of person, but there's something about you that's lifting. You're lighter now. You stepped into this energy where you can fly like a butterfly, but sting like a bee. And the divine is strategically, whoever this is for, strategically molding you in that way. Because you need a little bit of both. Because whoever you are, you're being pushed into something bigger, something better, into a new relationship, into a new friendship, into a new job. And you're going to need both of those things. You're going to need to be light on your feet, but also solid. Oh my goodness, let's go off, spirit. But also solid. You have to be gentle in certain situations, but there's going to be a position somebody going to be stepping in where you got to be, boss. You have to be that person. So you got to be wise as that serpent where people don't think you're just gentle and meek and all of these things. That could have been that string that was tethered to you. I feel like I'm really in somebody's business today. That could have been that string that was tethered to you. You were heavy on the fact of being wise as a serpent, where you always felt like you had to have your guard up. You always felt like there was a combative kind of thing about you. And the divine is saying, but now you're moving into calmer waters. You don't have to fight that much anymore. You don't have to fight anymore. What's for you is for you. Who's for you is for you. Everything that's meant for you is going to flow to you because now you're stepping into those calmer waters and the right people are watching you. That's what the divine is wanting somebody to know. The right people this time are watching you. And those that wronged you, they are too. But that's their judgment. That's your justice when it comes to these people. They're going to watch you step into your better, watch you step into your next, watch you come up out of that toxic energy because you used to be a fighter, you used to cuss people out, you used to do this and that. Now you don't. And not to say that you have to be a stick in the mud. Still live your life. Whoever I'm speaking to, just because you're switching up partners, go off spirit. You're no longer dancing with the enemy. Now you switching up partners. Even if you have to dance by yourself, my love, do it. Do it. Something about you is moving on to calmer waters. You're doing something that's totally different. Some of you may be pushed out of your comfort zone in a particular situation. You may be asked to, make some things better, reconcile some things, get some things off your back. You could have said or did something to somebody, and you know this for whoever this is for, because it's not for everybody. So don't do it if it's not. You've been getting that small little nudge to, not reconcile, but make something right with somebody. Make something right with somebody. Because again, you could have been that person in that kind of toxic back and forth energy. We all have been there. All of us have said and done something that could have wronged somebody else. And in order for us to get into those calmer waters, sometimes we have to make that right. Not for that person, even if they were wrong. You make it right for yourself so that you can be free from all of that. That's for somebody. Listen, whoever you are, the math is starting to math now for you. There could have been a season where it wasn't. You couldn't figure out all your negatives in your life. You couldn't figure out that negative toxic relationship. You couldn't figure out that your friend was negative. You couldn't figure out how that job really wasn't serving you. You didn't really understand how you always talking to your family members about your cousin and this person and that person, how that could have been a negative thing in your life. But now, my love, I'm telling you, because you've been pushed on or you're moving on to calmer waters, the math is starting to math. You're realizing all the negatives can never equal a positive. And now, because your perspective is changing, you're deciding to work on you. The people that's not for you are just walking away, or you're walking away from them. The divine is stripping something down off of you. You're becoming lighter. I'm telling you, things in your life now is about to be more positive. It's going to be lighter. It's going to be better. You're going to start having more energy. Everything about you is just going to take a shift. And it's time, just like I said at the beginning, whoever I'm speaking to, it's time, because you've been fighting for a while. And when I say that, it's just fighting against the odds, fighting against people in their own insecurities and toxicities, fighting to stay afloat, fighting for your finances, fighting in your own connections and dynamics. It's time now for you to be admired, for you to be loved, for you to be seen, for you to be appreciated. And the people that left you, the people that wronged you, the people that overlooked you, they're going to watch you as you continue to rise, as you continue to grow, heal, elevate, all of that stuff. They're going to have a front row seat to your new beginning. My love, you're being watched And I know sometimes we get videos like that, we hear messages like that, and it's always about us being watched by the wrong people. Yes, they are watching, but on today, the divine wants you to know you being admired by some other people. Some people that's done the work, some people that's healed, some people that's ready looking for a man or a woman to love them how you love. They are waiting on you. Waiting on you. And I'm telling you, you're being pushed and moved to calmer waters now. And you should celebrate that. Whoever this is for, you need to start celebrating your small wins, celebrating your big wins, just celebrating yourself in general. When you get up and have a whole lot of energy and you get your house cleaned and different things like that, celebrate that. Celebrate it. Sometimes people don't understand how those tasks sometimes can be a challenge for those of us who always have to fight against toxicity, against things that in the spiritual realm. That's what I feel like. It's heavy in the spiritual realm. So people will look at you in the physical and think that you're just tripping, but you're not. You're tapped in, beyond the norm. So you have to fight a little bit harder. And some people don't understand that. So when you get moved into those calmer waters, when you release all of that, it's a time of celebration. Like for real, for real. It's time for you to be free. It's time for you to fly. It's time for you to enjoy your life. It's time for you to be in peace. All of that. And you deserve it. I need for somebody to know you deserve to live a life like that. I don't care what your past has given you, what your family told you, what that ex, how they treated you, how your friend always talking down on you. Whoever you are, you deserve to live a life of peace, of joy, of abundance. You deserve that. That's why this video has found you, or you found it. It's time. The rest of this year, somebody's life is going to be molded for the better. And you need to understand that, my love, that this thing, I told you, even if you don't see it right now, it has already started. It's like a snowball effect. So that snowball may be small right now, but it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And everything about your life going to get better and better and better. I love to say that word because it is. It is, and you need to know that things are shifting according to your own timeline, according to your own faith, according to your own work, according to the things you let go and release. All of that stuff is taking effect right now. And you're starting to be admired for that, whether you know it or not. And you may not even be asking for that attention, for that admiration and all of that. But it's time now for you to receive that because you've been giving it to so many people. You clap and support and love everybody else. Now is your turn. Now it's your turn. Even if it's from strangers, you're going to get what's due to you. So keep letting that wheel turn. I don't know why I'm getting it like that, but keep letting that wheel turn. It's like you that piece of meat or that hot dog on them 7-Elevens or whatever it is. That thing has to stay on that roller for a little minute. The outside of it may look cooked, but if you take it off too soon, it's going to be raw in the middle. So that's the same thing with your life. Things are already shifting. Things are already beginning to, lift off of you. But don't get lost in the sauce thinking that nothing is happening. It is. It is, my love. You're being moved to calmer waters. And congratulations. This is not something that's just been given to you. You've had to work. You've had to release some people, some things. You had to focus on yourself and see where you went wrong in the equation. And now that you figured out all the negatives in your life, I told you, the math is about to start mathing for you. Somebody's finances is about to get right. Somebody's bank account about to level up. This is something you've been wanting, and you may have to work on it a little bit, but it's already in the works. Let's go off spirit. It's already there, my love. Just continue to stay focused on you. Keep a positive attitude. Keep releasing the people that's not there for you, and you're going to be just fine. Just fine. Listen, I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank you for your PayPals, your Cash Apps, your super thanks, your thumbs up, your love, support. Continuing to show up, y'all. Each and every single time that I show up, please know I appreciate you all so much for just pouring into my cup. I get on here every day, y'all, and I do it because I want to do it. It's not just an assignment or something that I feel like I'm led to do, but I do it because I want to do it. When I get off here, I just feel so good. Like I really do, because I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So I do it, y'all, because I really do care about y'all. I need for y'all to really understand that. Even if I can't get to every comment, please know I appreciate you for sharing your time and your energy with me. And I'm sending y'all so much love, so much love, so much love. Until next time, y'all be easy. Peace.